With spring starting to push through the chilly climate, hotter days mark an incredible opportunity to head into the wild. There could be no greater method for seeing plants rise up out of the ground and trees develop new leaves than going 4x4 romping. As well as surrendering you a very close glance at nature, going 4x4 romping is an extraordinary method for loosening up. There's a major advantage for rough terrain truck customers here, in that numerous automakers offer more tough designs for ordinary trucks. These models frequently include production line lift packs, more proficient suspension frameworks and beefier tires. The immense potential gain is that automakers offer their standard guarantees on these trucks, since they weren't worked by you and your companion in your carport. There has never been a superior opportunity to search for a rough terrain prepared pickup truck, so we should make a plunge and investigate the best rough terrain trucks marked down today. Remember that the trucks you see here are for the most part recorded as unambiguous trims. That is on the grounds that most are accessible with four-wheel drive, however not all are presented with execution gear for rough terrain driving. Number 1. Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Until Portage places the Mustang into buyers' hands or we see an immediate no-holds-barred correlation, the Jeep Wrangler is the lord of the palace. Assuming that you need the most elite, look toward the Rubicon trim. While each Wrangler can go going mud romping, the Rubicon is the most able. With front and back Dana 44 axles, 33-inch rough terrain tires, rock rails, steel watches, a 4-to-1 stuff extent, and electronic locking differentials, the Rubicon is the Wrangler to get for serious going mud romping. Number 2. Toyota 4Runner TRD Genius. The Toyota 4Runner is a blast from the past. The SUV's V6 might be old, similar to its 5-speed program transmission, however doing things the prior way helps in the event that you're hoping to go going romping. The SUV's V6 might be old, similar to its 5-speed program transmission, however doing things the prior way helps in the event that you're hoping to go going romping. The TRD Master accompanies 2.5-inch TRD tuned Fox shocks, TRD springs, thick pallet plates, and Nitto off-road tires. You likewise get an electronic locking back differential and Toyota's multi-territory select framework. While the 4Runner TRD Master is the most going 4x4 romping focused trim in the 4Runner arrangement, the less expensive TRD rough terrain is accessible with Toyota's Stunt Motor Unique Suspension Framework, KDSS, that can separate the front and back stabilizers for work on going mud romping. Number 3. Portage Officer Rough Terrain Bundle 3. While different business sectors get the Portage Officer Raptor, America doesn't, in some measure for now. That could change from now on, yet right now, Portage offers 3 going mud romping bundles for the Passage Officer. The 3 Portage execution levels range in capacity from Jalapeno to Habanero. On the off chance that Passage carries the Officer Raptor to the US, that would evidently be a Carolina collector. For the ongoing Officer, the Passage execution level 3 is the most rough one. It joins the highlights from the other 2 bundles and adds a couple of novel contacts. A rough terrain suspension, Portage tuned Fox shocks, tow snares, rough terrain tires, a 40-inch light bar, an ARB winch skilled front guard, and a game exhaust framework are undeniably included. The Officer's turbocharged 2.3-liter 4-chamber gets a lift in execution, as well, creating 315 drive and 370 pound-feet of force. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz G-Class. Before the Mercedes-Benz G-Class turned into an unquestionable necessity for big names, the tough SUV began life as a fit military vehicle. While the G-Class has gradually become increasingly more extravagant after some time, it's as yet a fit 4x4 fan on a fundamental level. You could find G-Class SUVs arranged at Starbucks, however with a 2-speed move case, 3 locking differentials, and a G-mode for non-AMG models that modifies the powertrain, footing control, and security control frameworks, the G-Class is exceptionally proficient. Toss in the G-Class ridiculously strong V8 motor in with the general mishmash and you have a magnificent recipe to go on an undertaking. Number 5. Toyota Land Cruiser. The Toyota Land Cruiser is a symbol. Since the 1950s, Toyota's Territory Cruiser has been a vehicle that is pointed toward going any place and doing anything. Of course, the new Land Cruiser is undeniably more rich than it's at any point been, however it's still bounty proficient rough terrain. These days, the Land Cruiser utilizes more innovation, however that is not all bad. The SUV accompanies a cutting-edge multi-landscape screen that gives a wide range of points out of the vehicle. Toyota's clever KDSS framework, a restricted slip differential, slither control, and rough terrain turn help are likewise included with the Land Cruiser. Number 6. Portage F-150 Raptor. While most of going 4x4 romping vehicles on this rundown are tied in with hitting trails, the F-150 Raptor is more keen on rapid-going mud romping. That is the reason it accompanies a 450 drive twin turbocharged V6 motor and Fox hustling dampers that offer 13 creeps of movement toward the front and 13.9 crawls at the back. The Raptor likewise has a Baja mode that assists it with hitting ridiculously high paces in the desert and rise above hops. Proprietors likewise get to play with rock slither and mud/sand modes to handle various sorts of landscape. Number 7. Toyota Tacoma TRD Master. In 2019, Toyota gave its TRD Master setup of wilderness rompers a significant overhaul with the expansion of Fox hustling shocks. The inward detour shocks get dynamically stiffer as the suspension packs, giving good roading execution without adversely influencing day-to-day solace. At the back, the shocks and the Tacoma TRD Expert have remote oil supplies to overcome downright horrendous territory. Toyota's 5-mode multi-territory select framework is standard, changing a wide range of settings to guarantee the pickup generally has hold. Number 8. Land Wanderer Safeguard. The Land Wanderer Safeguard nameplate for the 2020 model year has been revived, bringing back one of the most fit rough terrain drivers at any point imagined in a cutting-edge extravagance vehicle. While the Safeguard probably won't have a body on outline arrangement or strong axles, the SUV can in any case go anyplace and do anything. With up to 11.5 creeps of ground freedom, the Protector can passage through 35.4 crawls of water and has a swim detecting drive mode to guarantee that it isn't harmed. Other cutting-edge treats incorporate off-road progress control and clear sight ground view, which resembles voyage control for going romping and includes a live feed of pictures before the Safeguard. Obviously, Land Wanderer offers an entire bundle of frill bundles to make the SUV more competent. Number 9. Jeep Warrior Rubicon/Mojave. Jeep has become famous by offering only rough-going mud romping SUVs, however 2020 saw the automaker emerge with the Jeep Combatant, giving customers a pickup that is similarly essentially as able as the Wrangler. If you have any desire to go going romping through rough landscape and sand, there's the rough Rubicon. In the event that you're about going 4x4 romping through the desert, the Mojave is a superior choice. The Rubicon highlights 33-inch tires, Fox shocks, locking front and back differentials, a detaching front influence bar, a 2-speed move case, and a low creep proportion of 77.2:1. A novel off-road plus mode is incorporated with the Rubicon 2, which changes the pickup steadiness control, transmission, and choke for greatest execution. The Mojave is somewhat unique, accompanying an additional inch of lift, different Fox front water-driven jerk guards, and updated Fox shocks with outside supplies. One way or the other, you're getting an unquestionably able pickup. Number 10. Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 Buffalo. To emerge with the Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 Buffalo, the American automaker collaborated with American Campaign Vehicles, AEV, to make the Colorado ZR2 much more skilled. On top of the ZR2's treats, the Buffalo adds an EVE steel guard with haze lights and a winch mounting plate, interesting 17-inch wheels, huge bumper flares, steel slip plates, 31-inch tires, and Buffalo decals. These come notwithstanding Multimatic remote supply dampers, cast iron control arms, locking differentials on the 2 closures, a 2-inch lift, and a 3.5-inch more extensive track. Together, the parts make the ZR2 Buffalo look and perform like nothing else from General Engine's arrangement. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.